But you know, you only get to know someone, y'all, when you watch their videos. Not just watching a couple minutes, but watching the whole thing. Hearing what they have to talk about, getting familiar with their personalities and things like that. Welcome back, T&V fam. It's T&V Nation with your girl, Tawana.
And Vaughn. And we are back with another video.
Yes.
We're doing another seafood mukbang.
A real one.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Last time we did this, well, we did the
we've done one since, but we did a vegan one, so that's why I say a real one.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
So we got king crab, crawfish, sausage, corn.
And we ready to get it in.
Ready to get it in.
Yes,
and gonna get it in.
What you starting with?
I'm going to taste some of this sausage.
I'm going to start with a crawfish. So y'all know, I may have said this on the last video. I'm from Louisiana. We don't have crawfish year round. We have crawfish during crawfish season. But Texas, look at that crawfish, little and cute. Texas has crawfish year round. I don't know how. I guess they get them imported. I don't know if they freeze them. But that's okay. You know, I'll take a crawfish anytime. But some of you may be wondering, how do you get crawfish?
Any of y'all know why there is a crawfish season? Like, what's going on with the crawfish outside of the season?
No.
That we wouldn't normally eat them.
Spicy, y'all. We got the medium. So this place we went to was the LA Crawfish Shack.
Mm-hmm. Now she got the medium. I got the spicy.
Oh, you got spicy crawfish?
Mm-hmm.
The medium is spicy, is what I was about to say. So I know that spicy is spicy.
It's not really spicy.
It's not. Because the medium is spicy to me. The cute sausage.
I don't know what's going on.
I know I keep saying cute. It's spicy. It's good. Thumbnail. Oh. Just smiling like that is boring.
She said that's boring. Y'all like to see people holding the crab up?
I do. Hold that big old thing up. That's how I like to see it. Hot.
These crab legs seem a little...
What?
You bend the joints, they're not crispy, so to say. They're kind of rubbery. The shell is kind of rubbery.
Maybe they overcooked them. We usually get our crabs from a different place. So maybe this new place kind of overcooked them. Y'all, I can't break this crab with my hands. I don't see how y'all do that. Mine's a little crispy. And look how that meat came out.
Look at that.
What are you talking about? Mine came out good.
It didn't happen.
Nice and crispy. Y'all see, we don't have no butter sauce. We ain't really with all the butter sauces like that. I like the flavor of the seafood, and if it's
you got the liver.
I got it. But you know what? If it's good, it's like, why you need all that butter sauce? It's good, but I really like the flavor of the crab, so that's really what I want to taste. Yeah.
I'm like that with wings. Like I don't understand people going to the trouble of like you got your favorite wing flavor, but then you're dipping it in ranch and stuff.
I love ranch on my wings. This is so good.
All of this is overcooked though.
You tell?
The corn
it's
is
corn.
overcooked. So y'all, we were watching this. We were watching some videos on this whole Jada Pinkett Smith. What's the dude name? August
Alsina. What y'all think?
There's a lot to say about that. It's a lot to unpack.
It is.
Like scissors? Oh.
You got the scissors.
You're not even using the scissors.
Well, because I just had this little one that I was able to crack in my teeth.
So this boy basically.
Yeah, boy.
Became a family friend of theirs. He has a history of trauma in his life, lots of losses lots of family deaths. He is dealing with some kind of autoimmune disorder.
Issues with his mother. He's got mother wounds, which that's very important when you look at this whole situation.
He said he was molested. Was it as a child?
Yeah.
We don't know if it was by a woman or by a man. If it was by a woman, that adds another layer to the scandal.
Exactly. Let me see what it says.
So here you have this very vulnerable young man who comes into their lives somehow.
Sad.
Becomes very close to the whole family, I imagine. And ends up in an entanglement, as she said, with Jada.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
An entanglement.
Man who already been through so much. Was so vulnerable. You say that.
And Will, Red Table Talks, they go on there, of course, to spill all their family tea. Because that's what they do, because that's what keeps them relevant.
It's them attention.
Let's just call it what it is.
Exactly. Don't come for us if y'all big, huge Will and Jada fans. We just calling it what it is. Like, I like Will and I like Jada, but I'm gonna be real about what's going on.
I mean, they're not really doing anything in Hollywood anymore in terms of like being in movies. So they've done the thing that Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian made famous. Being socialites in front of the camera. Come let us tell you all the horrible things that are happening in our family. Because y'all like juice, y'all like tea.
You won't spill the tea.
On ourselves.
But I felt bad watching that video, that interview. Basically, I don't know if Will was interviewing Jada or the Red Table Talk. I felt bad for Will. He's hurt. You can see the pain in his face. I mean, I don't know what he's done before, but it doesn't matter. I'm just saying what I saw.
Right. You know, and at the end of the day, you know.
I mean, Jada, is she remorseful? Who knows? But I know that the way she talks about that relationship with August versus the way he talked about that relationship is very different. Very, very different.
This man was fighting back tears talking to Angela Yee.
And she said, Jada said, I just needed to feel good at that time. You needed to feel good, and this broken, wounded, traumatized, sick young man comes into your life. And that's what you choose? Sad to me. And some may say, well, he a man, he chose her too. You're right. But there's a power differential in that, the dynamic of that relationship. Number one, she's a lot older.
Old enough to be his mama.
Old enough to be his mama. Number two, he opened up himself to her and that family and shared all of his vulnerabilities. And when you know people's story and people's traumas, you have to be really careful not to re-victimize, re-traumatize, exploit that in any way. Who's to say if that boy hadn't gone through all that, he still would have chosen that path with Jada? He may not have. So that's what makes it kind of questionable and not sit so right with me. And it'd be different if she didn't know.
And the thing is, yeah, when you watch the interview with Angela Yee, her interviewing August, the pain all over this boy's face, the way he talked about, he talked in vague terms, but we knew he was talking about his relationship with Jada, because that's what Angela had just asked him about. But he made it sound like he had fallen in love with her.
He did.
I don't know what she told him. I don't know why. Like, why would... Whatever was going on between her and Will left August feeling like she's available, I would imagine.
And like he said, he never really had anybody, so he was looking for love.
But if you look at the pained expressions on August's face and on Will's face.
That's who it hurt. Those two men were hurt by what this woman did.
And then you listen to the callous, almost casual way she talks about what happened. It's just, I just needed to feel good, you know?
Wow.
Like she explaining why she took a shot of liquor or something.
Right. And you got people's lives and emotions that are in some way damaged as a result of this. Because you want to feel good. Like I said, I'm not really trying to judge her like that. I know people have affairs. That's not even the point that I'm trying to make. You just got to be careful when you in some type of position of power, or you have more power than someone in your circle who you know is a little more vulnerable, especially if that young. And she got kids close to that age. You got to know better. As an adult, as a woman.
And see, that's another thing. See, they sit up on that table talks, red table talks, whatever it's called. All the talking that they do, all of them. Now, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just naming names. I'm just naming them. I'm just saying the names of the people who be on the show, right? Willow, Jada, and Jada's mama. Sorry, I don't know her name. I'm calling her Jada's mama.
I don't know either.
But they always talk as if they have such a deep understanding of the human experience. And everything is thought out, and we're just so thoughtful and mindful and carefully thinking this through, and let's process this, let's unpack this. Like, they use phrases like that and talk about things like that. But then for her to get involved in this quote-unquote entanglement.
And to call it an entanglement and not even call it what it is. That's why, Will was right when he was like,
an entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
like, it's someone who's not yet willing to accept full accountability for what they've done. The words that you use, the terms that you use, it matters. It's not okay to make it seem like it wasn't what it was.
Listen, when the person you sitting up there, now I understand how, they perform for the camera sometimes, but you sitting up here talking to Will. He already knows.
Your husband.
But I'm gonna need Will to show some anger. I'm gonna need him to show his frustration, because he just playing the part of the understanding husband, which makes him look like makes him look weak.
Way too understanding. That's crazy. I would have a huge problem with that. That was my son. Oh, me and Jada would have issues.
Ooh, look at that claw.
I don't know how to open claws.
You don't. Claws are more thorny too. Why that thought so corny? So why that claw so thorny?
That claw so thorny. It's spicy, y'all. It's so good.
It's got a nice spice. The sausage and the crab have nice flavor. The crawfish didn't really seem like it picked up the flavor. At least not this spicy one over here, so-called spicy one. But yeah, I just want to know, Willow and what's the boy's name?
Jaden.
Willow and Jaden, like, how do they manage in the midst of all this? Willow also comes across as like this really deep, really...
The whole family, yeah. I think Jaden the same way. But yeah, Willow. They all like that. Wonder what they think.
That's their mom and dad. They done seen all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even know Jada and Will were separated and talking about they about to get a divorce. Now, who knows if that's really true? They could be using that to not make the entanglement look as bad as it really was. We don't know full of truth. Because how come that never came out? You mean to tell me y'all were engaged and at the point where y'all were completely like, oh, we're done. None of that ever got to the media. But y'all put everything else about y'all life out there. Come on now. What do you people think we are?
I thought it had been said at some point that, you know, they're always in the tabloids and TMZ and all of that.
That they were like splitting up for good? I never heard that.
I mean, I don't keep up with that kind of stuff, but...
I don't either, so I could be wrong, but something like that I feel like would be all over the media.
You would have remembered that from 4 years ago?
I would remember that. Because they have this, like, idealized marriage. Because they make it seem like, oh, you know, we worked through everything and we're good friends and, you know, we have this great marriage.
One of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
But do you really? So that's why, had that come out, yeah, I would have remembered that because I've been like, hold up, wait a minute, these the same people that always talk about, you know, how great their marriage is.
See, here's the stupid part. Towards the end of the thing, the Red Table Talk, where they were talking about how they always work through things, and Will talking about I'm always gonna be there for you, I'm always on your side and stuff. And then they like,
we ride together, we die together. Bad marriage for life.
Who does that?
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
That to me came off as we're committed, like we really don't get along. We should have been divorced a long time ago, but we're gonna stick this out because it works for the camera.
Mm-hmm. Why would you settle for that? I'm not saying you need to end the marriage, but you can get help from marriage if you want to stay in a marriage and make it better. You don't have to accept that, okay, we're going to have a bad marriage the rest of our life. Who wants a bad marriage for the rest of their life?
And that's what y'all teaching Willow and Jaden?
Exactly.
People say they stay together for the kids. I ain't talking about the Smiths, I'm just saying, you know, people in general. We stay together for the kids because they need to have their mom and dad and all this kind of stuff. Sometimes it's better for the kids for y'all to split up.
Yeah, especially if you provide a chaotic home environment and y'all fighting and y'all just not setting a good example for the kids in general.
Toxic. The message you're sending your kids is that this is what marriage looks like. This is what love looks like.
And guess what their relationship's gonna look like when they get in one.
You take the big leg, I'll take your claw.
Okay, because I can't eat them claws. It's hard. Then how about y'all president, y'all?
Ooh,
y'all president talking about...
That their president?
Y'all president talking about if schools don't reopen, he's going to withhold federal funds. Basically pressuring the schools to open. Not even considering the safety of the children.
Damn, the kids.
Forget the kids. It ain't about the kids. It's about doing whatever we need to do to make this country look like everything is going well, the coronavirus is going away, things are functioning normally before that November election. So he can get reelected. That's what it's about.
Y'all know what though? America's image as the best country in the world
It's over.
is faltering. I mean, it's
That's faltered.
It's over.
Nobody. We are the laughing stock. People laugh at this country now and our president and our leadership.
I mean, first of all, I've never agreed with that statement. Because it's like, best country in the world in terms of what? Just...
And based on who?
Because, I mean, we don't have the top education system. Other countries outperform our kids all the time on international tests. We don't have the best healthcare system. I know y'all think we do. But we spend the most money on healthcare. on certain people. But in terms of outcomes, we don't have the best healthcare
We
system.
ain't got it.
Cuba got a better healthcare system than we do. But anyway, look at how we're doing in terms of dealing with this pandemic. Countries that you might call third world or backwards or, you know, whatever, have already beaten this thing.
Yeah.
They stopped it in its tracks before it could get going, some of them.
But us? Oh, I got a rubbery one like you had. I think some of them are like,
Why come that one? Why the color is like that?
I don't know. They might have cooked it to them for real. Oh, this one weird. I can't. See, I gotta get a whole. So, we're going too far when we're playing politics with our children, okay? We don't do that. And all these teachers and other workers at these schools, are we considering how we're gonna keep them safe? Yeah, the kids, a lot of them are dying or getting really sick, but they're carriers and they're spreading it to other people. And what if some of these kids do have underlying health conditions? I mean, some kids have died from this virus due to underlying health reasons. So how's he gonna feel if our kids start getting sick?
They're just gonna cover it up. It won't be widely known that kids are getting sick.
Not at all.
If y'all watching this in 2021, tell us what's going on.
2021?
Somebody gonna be watching this in 2021, 2022, 2030.
2030? How people gonna be watching us that late?
They're gonna be talking about.
Oh, and they looking up the history?
They talking about back when they had that coronavirus thing.
For real.
I
y'all.
remember people.
Y'all know
talk
that's
about
true. We are all making history. Gonna all be in the history books.
Is mine?
Yeah.
It's mine.
And yours?
It's mine.
It's yours.
We ain't gonna get no more crawfish outside the season.
It ain't the same, y'all. Except Hank's crawfish outside season tastes okay. You had it? It's not bad.
When was the last time we got it? I haven't put no lemon on this crab yet.
I have.
And this is my last.
Ow!
It bit you back.
Poke myself. You done bit me back. Yeah, the only place Hank's crawfish outside the season tastes okay. It's good actually, but it does not taste like the in-season crawfish. We had it once. Remember we said that we were like, they don't really taste the same. Cause Hank's crawfish is so good, you want it just like that every time.
They don't know who Hank is.
Hank's crawfish is a seafood place here in Houston.
You might think Hank your uncle or something.
Hank ain't my uncle.
You sure?
If Hank was my uncle, I'd be eating crawfish every day and crab. Next time we can get shrimp with it. Kenny has some shrimp that were good.
Y'all ever tell your kids, or did your parents ever tell you? Y'all hush all that fuss in there. She said she ain't never heard nobody say that.
I never heard anybody say it. I heard parents say, y'all stop making all that noise in there. Y'all be quiet in there. Y'all hush it up. I ain't never heard hush all the fuss. What is it?
Hush all that fuss.
Hush all that fuss. Maybe it's just me, y'all. I never heard that. What does that even mean? Hush all that fuss.
There's Louisiana Southern, and there's Dirty South Southern.
Yeah, it's different. Louisiana is different from almost every, well, not almost every state in this, every other state in this country. We could have almost been our own country. We could have been our own nation. That's how different we are. Just the food, the culture. We have a whole different race of people. We could have had our own country.
Louisiana was owned by the French, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
The United States bought it.
Yep.
It would have been very different.
What do you mean it would be very different? We'd stay with the French?
If it had remained a French colony.
Oh, yeah.
So what y'all eating on?
For real. Y'all got something good over there? Well, no. Eating.
Y'all don't ever answer our questions either. Comment in the... Put in the comments what you eating, damn it.
You crazy.
Tell us what you think about Will and Jada, damn it. You gotta say something about one of these topics. The food, the going back to school, Will and Jada, or what you're eating right now. That falls into the food.
Or you can say something about all of them if you want.
Only subscribers may comment.
No, we want all the comments.
No, no.
Yes, we do, because comments help you on the algorithm.
If you want to say something, make sure you hit that subscribe button first.
But still, we want all y'all comments. No listening. We still want the comments. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't gonna
Sometimes I watch people for a while before I subscribe.
We haven't watched this long enough. Go and subscribe.
Oh.
If you made it this far into this video, you like us.
Yeah.
Go ahead and comment. I mean, go ahead and
If you
subscribe.
don't, you would have clicked off early. If you did click off early, oh well, sorry.
They ain't hear this. They clicked off early.
I know they don't hear it, but still, oh well. Sorry.
They're not hearing you say that.
I don't care though.
Unless they came back.
I'm still saying it to them.
If you clicked off and came back and heard what she just said, say something about that in the comments. Tell us why you came back. If you skipped and ended up right here, tell us why you were skipping.
Why you skip around the video? You be skipping around. He be skipping around, y'all.
Because I want to get to the part where they talk about what they said they was going to talk about.
Exactly. Now me,
You?
let me tell you what kind of YouTube subscriber I am. Y'all don't like me.
They going to like you?
If I watch a video, I watch it from beginning to end. If I like somebody and I follow their channel and I really, I look forward to them putting out videos, I watch it. Now I might go past the intro because I don't really like intros. Sorry, but I don't even like our intro. I told you my intro's so long. I don't like long intros. So I skip through the intro, but then I watch the rest of the video.
We working on a new intro, y'all.
Yeah. So just know that if you got a channel and you think I might like it, put it down below. Let me know what your channel's about, because I really am that kind of subscriber.
You give them that
I'm
watch
gonna watch
time.
your videos. I'm gonna give you your watch time. I'm gonna give you your likes. I don't comment much, but I'm gonna give you your like and I'm gonna give you your watch time. And I'm gonna watch pretty much all your videos.
You know what? So as content creators, watching other content creators, the people that we follow, when we watch together, we watch the whole video. We might skip around a little bit, but
Yeah, we do.
we watch.
We
the
got
whole
some
video.
people we really like when we watch it. And then we see some people we don't know, probably what some of y'all doing with us. And we might be like, oh, okay, they talking about this. What they talking about? And we want to hear they talking about it. Then we might go with something else. But you only get to know someone, y'all, when you watch their videos. Not just watching a couple minutes, but watching the whole thing. Hearing what they have to talk about. Getting familiar with their personalities and things like that. And then some people be like, oh, well, they only like big YouTubers. Well, everybody got to start somewhere. Those big YouTubers didn't start big. So, yeah, it's all good though.
Y'all make
It's
sure.
almost tax day, y'all. Got y'all taxes done?
Ooh,
I ain't did mine yet. I'm about to. It's gonna be done before the 15th. That's all y'all need to know.
I finished mine today.
Mine gonna be done before the 15th. Sometimes it's on the last day. I like working under pressure.
Business taxes and personal taxes finally done. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those people that as soon as I get all the W-2s and 1099s,
You file?
I do my stuff.
I
Now,
want to do that way till the last minute.
if I see I owe a lot, I might leave it done and don't submit it until April 15th or whatever.
But it's done.
But it's gonna be done. What slowed me down this year? Last year was my first time having an LLC. And the LLC is classified as an S corporation. So, oh man, I learned so much about the tax system, the business tax system, and all that kind of stuff. But it takes a lot. Doing those taxes yourself takes a lot.
Yeah, probably a lot of people don't do them themselves.
And once they said the stuff was what you call it? We had until July.
Forget that.
I just started putting it off. I'm like, this too much.
Good. It was good.
We're doing a happy dance, y'all.
So, that's it.
That's it. Make
Thank
sure
y'all who have watched us all the way to the end to see us eat all this food.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are winners. Put your thumbs up down below and hit the like button. Put the thumbs up in the comment if you watched this to the end and saw us eat all this food.
Yeah.
Winner.
One day when we have some money, we'll offer something for that.
We might.
For those who watch to the end.
One day when we have some money.
Yeah.
We ain't got none.
We got money right now. But yeah, we out. T&V Nation out.
Bye.